Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Casual Comic Collector. Today I've got another unwrapping and overview video, and this time we've got the Savage Sword of Conan, Omnibus Volume 1. Picked this up recently, really excited about it, heard a lot of great things about it, and yeah, so let's just get straight in. Right, so that's the front cover. Got the spine. That's what it looks like on the back. So this collects Savage Tales numbers 1 through 5 and the Savage Sword of Conan 1 through 12 and special number 1, and has a cover price of $125. Alright, let's get that dust jacket off. So, pretty classic, simple cover. Similar spine to the dust jacket, and pretty standard back on the back as well. Right. I think before we start flipping through the book, let's have a quick look at the binding. So it's sort of standard Marvel bind with sewn binding, and it's holding together quite nicely. And the nice thing about Marvel books is that they really hold out nice and flat. They hold together well, but then the book also stays open nicely. You don't get any gutter loss down the middle. And even when the book is flipped open with just a few pages on the front, it still stays and it doesn't just flip over. And I think the same is true for the back, where the book will still stay open instead of just flipping over, which is what you get with some of the tighter binds. But yeah, generally it's holding together very, very well. Looks quite good. Right, let's have a look inside then. So this collects the first 12 issues of the classic Savage Sword of Conan run, plus a few extras as well. As you can tell, this was a black and white run. Started back in the 70s. I think ran through for almost 20 years through to the mid 90s. And I think it collects in its entirety about 230 some issues. So if Marvel plans to publish the entire run, you're going to get a fair few omnibuses coming out, probably over the next few years. And what's cool about this is it includes obviously the black and white content, but then also the full color covers of each of the individual issues. And yeah, I think by all accounts this is some of the best sort of Conan art and stories that have come out. So, I mean, there's been a lot of good stuff coming out, sort of Conan related. The rights having passed over to Marvel recently, so this will be, I think, the second Conan book that was released by Marvel. The first being the original Marvel years, which was also Volume 1, and I think of those two series, there's a Volume 2 coming out soon, if it hasn't already come out, actually. But yeah, like I said, really great sort of black and white art. You can tell the detail is fantastic. It just looks really good. And this is, when this first came out, this was way before my time, so it's great to have access to this again, and be able to sort of catch up in the great sort of omnibus format, where it collects everything nicely and it's presented in great sort of oversized in glossy paper. It just looks great. What's kind of cool is that across the top, it tells you exactly which issue it's from and the date, so you can sort of keep track of how the issues progress and through how it goes through the years. There's another nice color cover. So what's cool is obviously, yeah, it includes the comic itself, but then obviously some of the bits of extras that sort of I think were part and parcel of the individual issues as well. So it's nice that they reproduced all the additional stuff from sort of, and the letters pages and things like that from the original issues as well. And I think now we've come into the sort of extras bit. Pretty cool, sort of original reprints of probably never the things that haven't been seen the light of day since the 70s. And the cover by Gabriel Dell'Otto, who does fantastic artwork as well. So actually, it was really cool cover as well. But I mean, that's it for this book. I mean, I think it looks great, looks fantastic, and I can't wait to go through it. But hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you thought of the book. Is it something that you read at the time and you're sort of catching up on again, or is it something you've never read and just getting into now because Conan is a pretty popular character? Either way, love to hear your thoughts. But that's it for now, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned. I got a couple more videos coming out soon. But that's it for now. See you soon.